SEAG revision for transfer test part 2. Right, so you're definitely going to need to pause after each question. There's some of these questions, yeah, they're a little descriptive, sorry, but a couple of them are dead easy. So again, there's only about 8 of these. Just fly through them as much as you can. You need to be able to answer me these without having to even think. It just roll off the tongue, as with the other ones. Okay, at least this time I'm reading off the page. Question 1. What are the names and description of the 6 different types of angles? The different types of angles. Right. I'd pause this now. Next question. How many degrees in a triangle? Next question. What are the 4 different types of triangles and their descriptions? So I'll do the answers after. Next question. What do the angles in a quadrilateral add up to make? Next. What are the 5 main quadrilaterals and their descriptions? Nothing too detailed, just a rough idea. Right, that's enough maths. Name 5 adverbs. Next, name 5 pronouns. And the last one, name 5 proper nouns. Don't get these muddled up. You need to know the difference between them. Right, okay, so that's all the questions. I'm going to give you the answers to each of those ones. So the first one was the different types of angles that you have. First of all, you have the acute, which is less than 90 degrees. Then you have the right angle, which is exactly 90 degrees. Then you have the obtuse, which is more than 90 but less than 180. Then you have the straight line angle, which is exactly 180 degrees. And then you have the reflex angle, which is more than 180, but less than 360 degrees. And then the final one, you have the full rotation, which is exactly 360 degrees. Big description. Okay, but you need to know that. Next one, what are the angles in a triangle add up to make? 180 degrees. Next, the different types of triangles. Okay, you've got the equilateral triangle, all the sides are the same, they're the same length, and the angles are all identical, they're all exactly 60 degrees every time. Just learn that. And then you've got the right angle triangle. The right angle triangle has 1 right angle in it, and then the other 2 angles will always add up to make 90 degrees. If you remember that fact, you're going to save yourself an awful lot of working out. It just makes you faster. Then the next is the isosceles triangle. The isosceles, that's the twinnies. So 2 sides of the identical length, which means 2 angles are the same. And to find one of the missing, the top missing angle, you take, or to find the whatever the twins are, you take the angle that you know away from 180 degrees and then split your answer in half. And then you've got the 2 twins. Okay, you need to know how to find those. They come up all the time. And then we have the scalene triangle. The scalene is the triangle where all the sides are different lengths and all the angles are different. So it's all just different. Okay, so those are the types of triangles you need to know. Then the next one is, what are the angles in a quadrilateral add up to make? 360. And then the different types of quadrilaterals. So you've got your square where all the sides are the same length. All the angles are all 90 degrees inside them. So they're all the same. They'll only give you one side, and if you needed to find information, you need to know that they are all the same. Then the next, you've got your rectangle, and the rectangle is opposite sides are the same, and that obviously you've still got right angles inside each of those, but they're the straightforward ones. Next up, you've got your rhombus. Your rhombus is your square that somebody has sat on and squished. So it's just slightly off center, so they don't have right angles this time, but all the sides are the same length. Then the parallelogram. A parallelogram is a rectangle that somebody sat on and squished over. So again, you won't have right angles in it, but the opposite sides will be the same length. And they're parallel to one another. That's why it's called a parallelogram. Then you've got your last one, which is your trapezium. Your trapezium looks a bit like a podium, in that the top and the bottom are parallel to one another, but they're different lengths. And then the other ones are like diagonals up towards it. So you need to recognize those and know the properties of them. Okay, then on to the adverbs. The adverbs that I've got: quickly, carefully, awkwardly, quietly, brilliantly. Adverbs describe how you did your verb. How did you run? You ran awkwardly. Okay, that's me. Then they don't always end in ly, but they usually do. So just spot that. Then your 5 pronouns. Pronouns, he, she, it, we, they. For any of my students, you know why I did that slowly. So it replaces your noun. Then you've got the final one, which are your proper nouns. Your proper nouns, anything with proper in front of it, means it's got a capital letter. So it's the actual names of people and places and things. For example, Fionnuala, Belfast, YouTube, Dublin Zoo, what have I got? Oh yeah, Monday. So all your days of the week and the months of the year, they're all proper nouns. So the capital letters. Okay, good luck. Try testing yourself. Try getting that in 60 seconds.